Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
And again here we have some questions for us to discuss. Let us look at them. The first one is, when was the Planning Commission established? Was it 1950 or 1951 or 1952 or 1955? The correct answer is 1950. The second one, state 3 causes of poor performance of public sector undertakings in India. So, number 1, overstaffed. Number 2, indiscipline and corruption among the workers and employees. And number 3, lack of incentive towards the workers in offices. Okay? The next one. Describe briefly the main features of the Indian economy. So, the first feature is Indian economy is underdeveloped. Okay? The second one is Indian economy is dualistic. The third feature is Indian economy is mixed. Fourth one is it is planned. And the fifth one is it is developing. Now, I will briefly discuss about these, obviously because of the limited space here. But you can elaborate on your own, right? So when we say Indian economy is underdeveloped, that means low per capita income and low level of living standard. Okay? Dualistic, it means that there is coexistence of traditional and modern economy or economies. And we know that in traditional economy, we see labor-intensive methods used for production. And in modern, we see that the modern economies have capital-intensive methods utilized or used for production. And by mixed, we know it means that there is coexistence of capitalist and socialist form of economy. And this is divided into public and private sectors. Alright, and you can elaborate on it. We have already done these in the earlier questionnaire section. Okay, so this is, I'm just telling you some of the key points. You can elaborate on it, add more to it. Alright. The fourth feature, planned, which means that the government has full or complete control over the economic activities of the country. Alright? And the last feature, which is that Indian economy is a developing economy. So this one here means that agricultural and industrial sectors are developing and progressing. And as a result of this, the national income is also gradually increasing and the per capita income is also increasing. Alright? The next question is, Indian economy is a developing economy. Explain the statement. Here we can say that Indian economy is a developing economy because the growth and development of agriculture and industrial sectors are gradually or slowly progressing. Okay? Agriculture is receiving a tendency where its significance is reduced and industries, their significance is increased. Okay? And national capital is increasing, and with that, per capita income is also slowly increasing. The next one, Indian economy is a dualistic economy. Discuss the statement. This means economy has the coexistence of traditional and modern economies. Okay? In traditional economic sector, we find labor intensive methods used for production. And in modern economic sector, we find capital intensive methods used for production. Alright? And in the example, we can give agriculture and industries, where we find that in these two sectors, the farmings are done with the use of both traditional as well as modern methods, and even in industries, we find that how in the large-scale industries as well as the cottage industries or the small-scale industries, the dualistic form of economy or the dualistic or the two different methods, which is labor intensive and capital intensive methods, are used for its production. Alright. The next one is, describe in brief the role of private sector in the Indian economy. The private sector plays a very dominant role in Indian economy. Nearly 80% of the gross domestic product is derived from the private sector. Okay. The private sector is wide and vast. It includes agriculture, small scale and large scale industries, trade, hotel, etc. Okay, so these are the roles of the private sector in the Indian economy.